Hi guys, so today I want to show you how I build converting product pages on Shopify quickly and on a small budget. Okay? The goal of the video, I want to show the complete thought process and work involved into creating a high converting landing page. I'll share with you the tools I use, the frameworks we've built, and my tips and tricks. Okay, so to keep it simple, okay, I divide a landing page into 8 sections. Okay, the first section, it's the e-reel section, but it's the product section. Okay, so when you land on the website, it's basically the product. So in that section, the goal here is to let the visitors know what we're selling with images that have been psychologically optimized and placed in a strategic order. Okay, I'll talk more about that later. You want some copywriting tailored to your audience, your customer persona. Yeah. And you want to quickly let them know what's your unique selling proposition. Okay? So it should basically be a small version of the whole product page with key informations. We want their subconscious to make a decision and buy as quickly as possible. All right. So here's an example of a website that I've created in like a day or two. So once you land on the website, okay, this is what you see. First, really important, you want to have an offer in your e-reel banner. Okay. Second, the name. You want to make sure the name is optimized. Like it has a Pro or 2.0, or there's other variables to that. But like you want to make sure your name shows that it's like a new version, a better version of whatever product you sell. Okay. 3, you want to make sure you have reviews. That's really important on the e-reel section. Without them scrolling, the first thing they see it's the e-reel section. So it's really important that they can see the reviews right there. 4, having a chat option can give people more trust. Okay, like you can see here. This is really important. And if they have questions, they will go and ask them in the chat, and it's really important. And 5, the images need to tell a story. Okay, what do I mean by that? As you can see here, these are all the images that are on my product when you scroll, okay, in order. So what you see here, that's basically just a product image. On the far left, you can see here, I added the bestseller tag, which converts well, okay, can add a little something. I had a little FDA here to add some trust. Pretty simple, okay. Here, the second image, it's just some copy, okay. This can vary. Look, a lot of people wouldn't do it like that, or look, this is just the way okay, so what I like to do, I added a little copy here. On that copy, what is it saying basically is like, I'm targeting their pain point. We're showing that we're empathic people, and we're a little bit talking about us, okay. And the way we talk about us, we're not talking about us like directly. We're just saying, hey, look, we know you're tired of living with pain, blah, blah, blah. We get it. We aim to help you control your pain through tents, nah, nah, nah. So right away, they know what our product does, okay? Third image, sorry. We talk about some of the benefits, and then we go on with some features, and then we show some of the pain points, and then we show a little bit more features, then again, some more features, and then we go with the benefits. As you can see here on the text, it says it actually gets your muscle moving like a mini workout without sweating. This is the EMS mode. Here you have the tense mode. Feel the tension fade as pulse, calm, sore muscle after a long day. Okay. Then the massage mode. Imagine sinking into a comfy chair after a long day. Your body feels a wave of relief. Okay. So yeah, the benefits use VACOG word. Okay. So what does VACOG mean? It's basically, it's basically the visual. Okay. We're trying to play with their sense. The visual, auditory, okay, what they're hearing when they're reading that. We're trying to include feeling and touch effect into that. Olfactory, which is the smell, and like maybe add some taste. And okay, the more you can have, the better it is when you're explaining benefits. Okay, I won't go too much into that, but yeah. Then some features, and then I added the authority images. Okay, with a doctor, I added some little logos here with the FDA. It's approved. So yeah, this had some authority, and then I added some social proof. Okay, so I added reviews here with the names, the stars, what do they have to say, some images, and then I proceed to show how to use it. Okay, to show them that it's simple to use, it's not something complicated, and then I show them where to place it. Okay, so maybe in their head they were like, okay, yeah, I know how to use it, do that, but they probably had a question, which was, where do I place it if I don't want to hurt myself? Is it complicated to place? So I just put that there. They know it's there. They can come back to it once they bought the product. It just make them feel better. All right. And then I added what's included. Really important. I added some more social proof. This time it's stats based. Okay, so 90% of customers noticed a significant improvement in daily life. 70% move easier with less daily pain. 92% sleep better after regular use, and so on. And then the next image is offer scarcity, warranty, and payment methods. Okay, so I say that, look, try it risk-free for 60 days. Get free shipping on all orders above $100. The scarcity here, it's a limited time offer, 25% off. Feel relief or get refund. I added some reviews here about the business and some payment provider. Okay, to increase trust. And then I added how to buy. Okay, some people might think they know how to buy. They're on the website. Look, okay, my target audience for this product is a little bit older. I try to reduce all the friction that they might have. So I tell it here right away. Step 1, place an order. Receive your tracking number to follow your order within 24 or 48 hours. Like this, you know, they know the process. Receive your Pro-Vital 10s, feel better in 60 days or get your money. All right, so that's it for the image. And then the first scroll, okay? So now they scroll. The product description, what does it look like? So look at the header here. Tired of living with pain that just won't go away? Okay. It talks about the target audience biggest villain, okay, which is pain. It's really important, okay? Then in the body, I tell exactly what the product does. Really simple. So the device sends electrical signals into the skin. It targets the nerve. It sends the pain. Boom. Really simple, okay? Number 3, I added 3 bullet points, which I've done some research on what are the things that people research about this product the most on Google. I've narrowed down to the 3 most important things and benefits about my product that they would need to know right away. And it can help to reduce physical pain, relieve sore muscles, and help with sciatica, arthritis, and injuries. Okay. 4, I added the body with empathy and pain points, talked about some of the warranty. And 5, I added some statistics to increase credibility. And 6, I added some scarcity. Okay, right, 25% off. And then when they scroll a little bit lower, then again, number 1 thing they see here is the price. Okay, I anchored the price higher to be able to give them 25% off. Okay, so that again makes them feel good. 2, they have some financing options. Okay, this also, some people might like to finance it for some reason. So yeah, that's something they can do. Number 3, I added another scarcity item. So limited stock, last chance to get this item. Don't miss out. Here, the call to action, the add to cart. They can either add to cart, buy with Shop Pay, and here I added payment provider's logo. 5, some offer customer service and warranty. Okay, here I made it clear. I know I repeat myself, but it's important sometimes to repeat yourself. Free delivery for all orders over $100, delivered in 5 to 12 work days. Okay, like this, they know, it's clear in their head. Then again, 60-day money back guarantee. And 84% has viewed this product in the last 24 hours, which this create, I don't know how to say it in English, but like it's a social, basically people want to buy products that other people have bought before them. So if they see that, look, there's a lot of people looking at this product, 25% off right now, it's going to fix all my pain, the offer ends really soon, it's going to increase the conversion rate. Okay, and then third scroll, what they see, it's FAQs. Okay, these FAQs I've done some research on Google about my product. I've seen what the people were the most frequently writing on Google's like questions, and it was these basically. Okay, the top 5 was, will TENS machine help with sciatica? What TENS machine do? Can TENS machine cause nerve damage? And so on and so on. All right, so really important. I did not put random stuff here. I went really with what's the most important. Okay, so without even going down the page, they already have 90% of their question answered. Okay, if they're curious, they're gonna keep scrolling down the page. All right. So the section 2, it's still some of the product info, but now I put it in a section which is not the product, and basically I just recap, okay, with different images and so on and so on. So the goal here is to continue section 1 with information we might have forgot, or just recap visuals and benefits, and it should also highlight your product unique selling position. All right. So here, as you can see, here's a section. It's a different color. Really important. Each section should have its color. Meaning like if the hero section is white, then the second section should be a different color. Go back to white, color, white, different color. So yeah, me in my case, it's white, blue, white, blue, white. All right. So like this, they know they're entering a new section. It's talking about something different. It's just to improve the clarity. All right. So here I added some information about the modes, an image slider to bring life to the page. It's about the main modes of the product. Number 2, facts and benefits about the mode explained with the VCOG. Okay, like I explained to you earlier. So as you can see here, it actually gets your muscle move like a mini workout without sweat. All right. So people, they can feel it. Like, okay, it gets your muscle moving like a mini workout without sweating. They're like, okay, they can see it in their head. All right. 3, I added some stats and social proof about the pain points. All right, like the images that I had in the product. Then section 2. Still the same section. So here, what you can see, it's I told them about us in more details, show that we understand them. Then again, a little recap. 2, here we showed our USP with a comparison chart. Okay, so they can see, look, this is what our product has, and others doesn't have this, right? So there you go with your USB. And then I close this section with, I call it a call to action block. Okay, every section I try to add a call to action block that has social proof, scarcity, the warranty, special offer, and a call to action. Okay, section 3. Okay, so now we're either trying to like expose the problem. We're either trying to expose the problem and then we agitate and then we give them the solution, which is our product, or IDA is we're trying to get their attention, then we're trying to create an interest, and then we're trying to create a desire, and then we end up with a call to action to make them take action. Okay, so what does that? What's the goal of that? The goal of this section is to bring them towards conversion. To do so, we use pass or IDA. Okay, so how does it look like on the page? Basically, I decided to do a simple text. Okay, like an advertorial. So I just went on. I decided to use the IDA framework. So as you can see here, basically the whole copy has been made in a way that first we get their attention, then their interest, then we create a desire, and then we call them to action. Right? Okay. This text has been optimized, so it's written in the 5th grade level. Okay, really important to have simple copywriting. Then here there's a call to action block, like I talked about before. I try to make them different all the time, so it doesn't look like repetitive. Okay, it's going over the same social proof, scarcity, warranty, special offer, call to action, but I just try to mix it up. Okay, so that's it for section 3. Section 4, it's an audience call out. The goal of an audience call out is to make it clear for who the product is. Okay, so as you can see here, I have an images of my target audience, which is women between 45 and 64. By the way, all throughout the page, there's no men. A page that talks to everybody is a page that talks to nobody, right? So I really kept it simple with my target audience. So here you see, no one should have to live in pain, blah, blah. Here, I added some authority booster. Number 2, a direct call out the most popular disease it can fix. All right, and I closed it with CTA block. Then again, different from the others, but same goal. Section 5, it's an about us section. The goal here is to make them like and trust us as much as possible. Here I've done something really simple. Okay, I'm not too proud of myself. I should have added pictures and go into details and so on and so on, but it's yeah, I didn't have all these. I didn't have pictures to put up there. It was just a website that I was trying to basically try a product to dropship, so I neglected a little bit that, but then again, I went on and make sure my copy here was optimized, 5th grade, and it was going around the most important things about us, which is, look, our team is here. We're focused on creating solutions that are safe, effective, and easy to use, so you can't get back to live your life without limitations. Okay, so they understand a little bit. And like I do in all the sections, I didn't forget to switch the colors. You see right there is white on black. I added a call to action block. Okay, same principle, just to look different. That's it about section number 5, which is about us. And then section 6 is the push to act section. Okay, so in this section, the goal here is to push people to take actions. How we do that? Here, then again, it's not perfect. It would need some optimization to go further. But here, okay, what I'm trying to show you guys is how to build the first product page. Okay, so just to get moving. Okay, it's not perfect, but the main elements are there and the core is strong. Okay, so when you optimize, you can get some conversion from the get-go, okay, with this type of product page. So yeah, here I just went about the myth about the product, okay. So I let them know, and then I added some pictures. Don't let the pain keep writing your story, okay, just so they have a little bit of information about the product. Like I said, not too proud of this section for what I did, but it's gonna get optimized over time. Okay, I know I have to work on it, but you get the picture. Section 6, we're gonna show how it works. The goal here is to simply show how the product works. On this website, it hasn't been done yet, but it's really important. I have it in my product's image. Okay, so up in the images that I showed you before, I showed how it works. But in this section, what I should have done is basically showed like, okay, first thing first, you take it out the box, you charge it, and then you do that, and then you do that. Okay, so I answer all their questions. Okay, so this needs to be done also, but you know what you need to do. Section 7 is portray success. Okay, so the goal here is to show people what their life would be like with our product. So what I mean by that, look, then again, an image of my target audience. Don't let pain control your life. Imagine waking up knowing you have a tool that can help feel better anytime. So yeah, I used VCOG images, words, then again, and yeah, and then call to action block, you know the drill. Section 8, frequently asked questions, a recap, and a closing. Okay, so what I mean by that, the goal here is to answer any questions the visitor might have, recap the USP, and close the page. Okay, so as you can see here, I added the same frequently asked questions that I had up there in the product, the first section, and then I added a contact us form. Okay, with a little email in here. Hasn't been optimized, okay, but you get the point. So this is how I built a strong product page for each of my products. This is how that's it. Okay, so I'll just go briefly over some of the tools I use. I used a free theme, okay, whatever theme. You might ask yourself, how did you have all these social proof and this and that? I didn't use no apps, okay, because it would have slowed down my website and increased bounce rate. So what I just did, I just coded everything. Like 60% of the page you've seen were some code that I have that I just implemented into the website. The framework to build the product page I've used, it's a framework that I've created. Okay, it's a dropshipping HQ. Let just me show you. So yeah, here basically I didn't tell you guys in details how I've created all that, how I've got my information, but in this framework I have the complete steps. Okay, so yeah, everything is here. And by the way, if you want to know how to build the same product page as me and have like a structure and a checklist, I'll leave my framework in the description of the video. Sorry. Okay, so briefly I'll go over it. Like you can see here, this is my product. Here, basically, you just write how do they currently view their problem? Is it a major inconvenience? Constant annoyance? Blah blah. You go down and answer all these questions. Okay, this is really important. This is how we built the content to build the copy. And then here's the 8 section that I just showed you. And basically, before creating a website, I just go here. I use that like as a wireframe, and I build my headline, my sub headline, making sure that it fits all these. Okay, so I just go on and do that. Bullet points. Okay, so I go on, add everything here. Like this, when I'm ready to start building the product page, I just pick the information from here. It's structured. It's easy to do. I know I didn't forget nothing. So yeah, then once it's done, okay, I can go through this little checklist that I created. Okay, so basically, there's the 8 pillars of a landing page. I have identifications. And I go on, yes, okay, it gives you a score, perfect. At the end, I know how optimized my website is, and when there's things that I didn't do, let's say no, I'll just go back to them and try to implement them in my website, okay? So these are all important things that should be present on your product page. So yeah, and then the framework that I use for copywriting, it's another framework that I've built. Here, I'll just quickly show you guys what it looks like. So basically what I do, I take some of the facts, I transform them into benefits, and then I make it more exciting using mental movies, and then I try to make them shorter, okay? Once that is done, I have my information, and yeah, and once all that is done, I make sure that I use a tool that it's called, how is it called? It's Hemingway, okay? So what that does, it's gonna make sure that your grade level is below 5th grade or 5th grade, okay? And here it's going to tell you what's hard to read and weakeners, okay? And so on. So it's going to really make sure that your copywriting on our website is optimized, which is really important. All right. The code I use, it's a Shopify code list that I have, okay? I need to put it in some sort of order and maybe do a video on how to use it for you guys. It's not ready yet, but it's gonna come in the future. Okay? If some people are interested to know how that I coded everything on my landing page, product page, just write it in the comments below, and forward doing a video on that. Total investment. Okay, it cost me $0 to build this product page. Okay, yes, you have to buy the website, but you have 3 months for free by $1. Okay, so you can say total investment $1. The time it took to build around 8 hours. The optimization score around 6, 7 out of 10 to get going. Okay, I know it's not perfect. As a CRO guy, I know I would need to try some different things and test it, but this is not the goal of this video. Okay, the goal here is when you create a product page, you want to make sure it converts from the beginning. This is how I do it. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video, guys.